The characteristic of air element is extension or contraction. As the rising, falling our abdomen is air element. So when you see the form, it's concept. See, even you say you are practicing vipassana meditation, you just see the form of your abdomen, concept, the samatha, You should see the air elements, the extension and contraction. When you contemplate on your nostril, breathing in, breathing out, you see the form of your nose. It's not right. No, it's not right. You should see this, the air element. Its function is to cause motion. Its manifestation is conveying when you walk. Right? You say it's conveying. So the characteristic of mind is knowing of an object. Just for the mind. Just knowing object. We know everything. No, you know everything. This knowing of an object is characteristic of mind. Its function is act as forerunner. As chief, as forerunner. You see, I see that. You just see the mind. You don't see the mental state. You don't see mental, you see the mind. So, act as a forerunner. And continuity of processes is its manifestation. Our mind just keep going on, something like that. The characteristic of matter is deformed by heat and so forth. Your body, it's depends on the weather or the heat or the cold, the color will change. We already studied about this matter. And scattering is its function. Our body is not only one. We have different kind of matter, materials property in our body. So scattering is its function. Sometimes we can feel that. It's that, scattering of this matter. As continuity of processes is its manifestation. Just rupa, this matter, just keep continuing. So when you practice meditation, you can see the characteristic function, manifestation of the four great elements of the mind. One of those. As more when you are walking, especially when you practice walking meditation, you can observe the four elements. The four elements, such as the upward movement. When you lift your legs, it's the lightness in the foot. It's the manifest, the lightness in the foot. Okay? Lifting. You contemplate on the lifting. It's the upward movements and manifest the lightness in the foot. The lightness is caused by the fire element. It's caused by the fire element. Fire. No, it's fire element. But the lightness and heaviness is earth, right? But it's the is caused by the fire element. When live, right? Yeah, live. Like for example, for the plane, you see, the plane is not mainly is the form, is the earth element. The plane, right? The plane, the body of the plane. The plane can fly by fire element. And fire and air element is like friend, right? They perform their function together. It's caused by the fire element. It's not mean lightness is fire element. Lightness is caused by the fire element. You feel light. And when you raise and push your foot forward, there is movement. So the movement is caused by air element. Movement. So it's air element. It's got wings, right? It's pushed by the air element. And when you put your foot down, it's become heavy. You put it down heavy. A fish indicates the pressure of water element. When your foot touches to the ground, you feel hardness or softness with the earth element. So during one step, you might contemplating on the one step, lifting, pushing, dropping. During one step, in making one step, you can distinguish these four elements, which materiality, four great elements, just materiality. The noting mind is mentality. So just matter and mind are existent every step. In meditation retreat, you practice walking meditation 1 hour, 2 hours, keep conscious every day. You will experience about all what I'm talking about. Sometimes maybe their characteristics, sometimes maybe their function, sometimes manifestation, sometimes that's the air element, sometimes the water element, something like that. Yeah.
On the elements, the difference between the function and the characteristics, can you give an example of, like for Earth, the function and also the Earth characteristics?
Yes, we already talking about that.
I'm just trying to...
Okay. That's the function of earth element. This is the hardness, softness. Right? This is the function is to act as a foundation. To act as foundation. It's no earth. Will be no water elements, no fire, no air elements. Its function is as a foundation. Foundation. Yeah, hardness, softness. Okay. This knowledge of defining mind and matter is belong to purification of view. See that, right? Purification of view. That's what I'm talking about so far, is to gain the knowledge of defining mind and matter, to be able to differentiate mind and matter, and to be able to remove the concept of a being, a person. Otherwise, you just see as person. If we as person, you attach to them. If you attach, you will have suffering about it. So this wrong view of personalities, which is the cause of attachment. The cause of attachment. When there is no attachment, there is no suffering. Then you would get real happiness in your life. So may all of you be able to practice meditation and discerning the characteristics of mind and matter and be happy forever. Thank you for today. Yeah, any question? What is talking about so far today?
So you went through
So,
the first three?
Yes, we're talking about the purification of morality, purification of mind, which we're talking about today. And for the insight knowledge, we're just talking about discerning mind and matter.
John, if someone never came to John, and then you had mentioned there's that possibility that they can revert from that some way. In other words, they have some mental defilements.
Yes,
They
sure.
go down.
Yes,
They would not do that if they had proper knowledge, though, right?
yes.
It's
But,
all about having knowledge.
yeah,
Because if someone attains jhana, which is a magnificent thing, you would think they have the knowledge, but not necessarily, right? I mean, if they have the knowledge, why would they lose this jhana?
just jhana, because they just observe on the one object to gain this strong concentration and gain jhana. They don't realize this mind is matter, this the characteristic of mind and matter, this is impermanent. They don't understand it. Because they don't understand, you see, a very important thing is here. When they not realize the characteristic of mind and body, they have a wrong view. Yes, it's person, this mind, this I, this man, this woman, and then they attach to. When they attach to, attachment is the cause of suffering. They can do everything, and then they can lose their jhana. Yeah.
In a way, you're saying there's a difference between vipassana and
Oh yes. Yeah.
importance
Yeah. We should know that, Yeah. Some they practice meditation for many, many years, but they think they practice vipassana, but it's not. Just samatha. See, just samatha. Some say, I don't want to be reborn again, but they don't practice vipassana meditation. So they say that, yeah. So we need to practice vipassana. When you practice vipassana, if you know in your knowledge, it's just mind and matter. So for a man or woman or I or you, something like that, as the conventional usage, so we know that, right? Really, it's not. It's no. When you realize that you're not attached to anything, this attachment is the problem. Why not that? Because you know that. It's knowing what is knowing. Avijja. It's the vijja, panya, wisdom. See? When wisdom arises, no attachment, no lobha, no crave. These two very important. You attach to something because you don't know that. If you know, you're not attached to it.
in science, as far as the four great elements are concerned, that would be very useful knowledge. I mean, if you really knew how the four great elements, it'd be very useful in science.
Yeah.
And possibly, I wonder if a lot of scientists know that.
They know that, but they just know about outside world. They not, by practice way.
A couple of questions.
Yes.
One, I just got here at the tail end. You were talking about how you can only see mind, you can't see the mental factors, mental functions, right? But did you say something about how you can only see, what you can observe is only mind?
No, it's not mean like that. When you see, you just see only mind and matter.
Oh, okay, so all of that.
Yes, mind and matter. And you have to know sometimes the characteristic of this mind and matter. So this first inside knowledge. Later on, you're not supposed to see that. You just see impermanence of them. We go step by step. Now we're talking about, in Pali they call Nama, Rupa, Parichita, Jnana, right? The discerning, this mind and matter. We're just talking about this for this level. When you practice meditation, when you walk, you notice the movement of your body, your legs, this matter. The noting mind is mind, just mind and matter. And sometimes you see their characteristic. It's the moving, this element, yes. It's the lightness, the heaviness. You see that their characteristic. After you pass this knowledge, you reach to the highest knowledge, and then you will see every movement is just a lifting. You don't see as the lightness. You see it as the movement. You see it's the mind and matter. It's the noting mind and it's the moving that arise together. Just arising and disappearing. Arising, disappearing. See? So we should study step by step.
I have a question. When I came over at night one time, we were talking about jhana.
Yes.
Jhana. So all I can really be aware of is my jhana. Right? I can't be really aware of any like sense consciousness or mental factors. Can you be aware of mental factors or only the jhana?
Sometimes we can, but it's jhana. Jhana is, for example, wholesome consciousness, unwholesome consciousness. According to jhana, right? This wholesome, unwholesome consciousness, we already talking about each today. We say jhana is mind, consciousness. It's not only consciousness, including the mental states associated. But sometimes you see as mind, as consciousness. Sometimes just one of this mental state, mental factor is predominant. For example, when you have loving kindness, you want someone to be happy, you feel that. It's a metta. It's predominance. It's metta, dosa, mental factors. Right? You know right away, I know that. When you see meditation, you know every what happened in your body, your mind, you know that. Who knows this? This is the panya, wisdom. Wisdom is predominant. Sometimes you want to do something, you want to go somewhere. Cetana, predominant at that moment, right? Cetana. Or sometimes you feel very sorry about, upset about something. You feel very happy. Vedana, it's not mine, right? But they arise together. But Vedana is predominant. Sometimes it's mine. Sometimes, I see that. For example, see that. Who see that? When see is eye consciousness. The other parts are Vedana and so on. It's not predominant at that moment. They arise together. Just seeing consciousness is that. That's that.
But you say it's too fast.
Oh, it's too fast.
So you
cannot contemplate on every type of consciousness. No, very fast.
The ones that you concentrate on are the ones that have a strong jhana. Is that how that works? The ones that you can actually concentrate on are the ones that have a stronger jhana, or
You concentrate on this as samadhi. Samadhi, even it's not jhana, samadhi.
I mean jhana. The jhana. When you're concentrating, is that actually the jhavanas that you're paying attention to?
It's not only jhana. So for a meditation practice, you can observe on such jhana only. But just remember, when you can fix your mind on the object, or your body, or your feeling, sensation, or your mind, it's the no unwholesome consciousness, no mental hindrances, no mental defilement arise in your mind. It's enough for you. Just keep going on. You know yourself. Oh, my mind is not go out. It's just on here. It's okay. Even it's not on individual. It's for the Buddha. Maybe can everyone. There are 7 jhana. Maybe can concentrate on just contemplate on the individual. But for us, we cannot do that. But just very fast, very fast.
So we may be concentrating on a whole bunch of different types of consciousness when we're focusing, but that could be different jhanas from different consciousnesses. I'm just trying to get this.
So don't think about the jhana. Just think about the whole foundation of mindfulness. For example, just you contemplate on your body, or sensation, or vibration, or rising, falling, or breathing out. Focus on that. So every moment, it's the jhana just arises. Your body is as object. So you contemplate on this, on the matter. At that moment, this jhana arises. This wholesome jhana. You make a minute on the matter, the wholesome jhana arises, and later on you think about the past. You get angry with something. It's not wholesome anymore. The unwholesome change to unwholesome. This jhana too. Unwholesome jhana arises. This object here, you not observe on here. Now you think about other objects. See that other object. First, your object is on your body. Now your object is something else. Just think about a person. That person is your object. Your jhana, unwholesome jhana. See that, right? And then, I sit meditation. Now I think about something. You will return to your main object again, and it becomes wholesome jhana again.
Just depending on the strength of your attachment to that object, is how many jhanas can arise, how long that.
Oh yes, it's very fast. 1 second is the billions of time.
Oh really?
Yes. So we cannot observe individual. Just remember, when you observe on your body, your sensation, your feeling, your mind, is your mental object, is the every moment, is the wholesome jhana arise. If you think about something else, you attach to it, you feel unhappy about it, and then unwholesome jhana arises.
So if a consciousness arises that you don't really focus on, is that a jhana too? I mean,
every moment the jhana arises. Yeah. Sometimes, for example, you think about your mind. Oh, I have compassion. I'm a good person. You think about your mind. I have compassion. I have loving kindness. I want to help people. Just think about your mind, yourself. At that moment, the object is your mind. Right? The noting mind is just mind. This mind, this jhana, this observe on your mind. If you think about the good thing, this wholesome jhana.
So every thought.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you have jhana and a bhavanga at the same time?
No.
No.
Consciousness cannot arise together. Should be individual, one by one.
So you either have jhana or bhavanga?
No. After jhana arises and disappear, and bhavanga arises. Yeah. And then bhavanga subdue and arise and disappear, and then others consciousness arise. It cannot arise at the same time. This is the nature of our mind, our consciousness.
One more question.
Yeah.
With Chaiya,
Yes.
And Vedana, is the vijnana is the consciousness, and Vedana is the mental factor that goes
Right.
with that.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're different, but they go together that way.
Go together. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Good. I'm sorry, I missed it.
Oh, that's okay. Never mind. We have tips for you. Okay. Thank you.